Hello, it is day 4, diary entry 8th of May? I think so, 8th of May 2026. I just woke up from my nap, and yeah, my higher self was inviting me today to wake up early and to experience the magic of the early morning. I slept today downstairs because my sister was here, and then she's normally sleeping in the princess room. And I woke up and I was like looking on my phone, and I thought like, what's happening now? Like it was like 5:36 or something. And I was like, okay, but I just feel awake, and I was like taking that invitation, and it was actually a really nice, calming morning. It's so beautiful, and I shared that in the first entry, that these moments are so magical when the sun is rising and when the sun is setting. And it's so quiet, and you can feel how nature and everybody's waking up, and it's just nice. And then I really felt invited to take a nap because, yeah, after some work on the land, I was just tired. And I think everybody knows that, like a nap during the day, it's just taking you out completely. I feel like I'm always jumping right into source when I'm doing a nap like this. And like when I'm waking up, like I actually just want to grab my drawing stuff and draw what I saw. But now I felt more maybe to express it in words, I don't know, but it's just, I'm diving so deep into things, and my mind is kind of still active there and tries to comprehend what's happening, and it just cannot handle it. And I actually experience it often. I experience some fear because my mind just cannot handle what's happening. But I stopped yesterday, and I actually even haven't posted yet. I was walking in the forest, and I shared my frustration with not knowing what's going to happen next or what I should do next. And I figured out yesterday that I just want to have fun again. Like, I'm so good in having fun and just enjoying the present moment I have and making it the most fun out of it. And the last 2 weeks, and before that, but the last 2 weeks intensively, because I finished my driver license, and with that I understood that I have some freedom again to travel. I was like constantly just staying in a loop of making ideas what I can do next, and I understood yesterday that I was always thinking about something that would be good for me, where I can learn more, where I can grow more. And then at one point I was just like, stop, I cannot do this anymore, because I feel I'm just in a loop in my mind thinking about ideas, and nothing really comes right now from my heart, or I'm so much in this loop that I cannot, so much in the mind that I cannot see which voice is maybe coming from my heart. So I was like, okay, I just need a break. I just wanna have fun again. I just wanna play. And yeah, it helped. It helped to shift my perspective, because then I feel calm. I feel nice, and my inner child is happy, because it knows, oh, now we are in a state of enjoying actually what we have right now. And it's nice to know my next step, which is for sure going to Portugal, and I don't have to know more. And I think when I'm in Portugal, I will also get more clarity. And if not so, I have been many times in that space of not knowing. And afterwards there always came new directions, new ideas, new inputs. So, yeah, And I also noticed how I'm trying to make everything right now, to put everything I like to do into a business. Because it would be nice to be really more independent, and would be nice to be able to just travel a bit more the world and have, for my mind, to have a bit of money. But I also know that we and I are in a shifting place. And as long as I'm actually following my joy, everything is provided for that I can continue following my joy. But it's an act, it's a practice. And yeah. Wow, it just takes a time to wake up again. You can see my eyes, they're still really watery, icy, clear. I will eat something because I need a lot of grounding at the moment. Yeah, happiness is the way out, my friends. Joy is the way out. Out of what? Out of the mind, where the mind is creating an illusion of not feeling safe, of thinking you have to accomplish something. Illusion of fear. And another thing I experienced this morning, also actually connected to it, that I'm just here to have fun. Obviously, there's things I'm also here to learn. But my main thing is came here to just enjoy as much as possible. And I could feel how that I'm whole. I'm complete. I'm already complete. And I can just enjoy life with all that comes to it. And sometimes I for sure are too strict to myself and going into this way of, oh, I still have to hear this and I have to do this for myself and I have to grow into that personality and accomplish more of that and this, and I have to do more of that to become more fine, to become more who I am. And while I'm in this concept of thinking all the time where I should go next and letting myself be navigated by that, I totally forgot to just enjoy being alive, to just enjoy existence. And to understand that I am whole already. And yeah, I'm really sometimes pushing, I feel I'm pushing myself sometimes too much. This way and this feeling of, I'm really not getting the words right now. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Perfect. Perfect. To become perfect, I do everything perfect, to be the perfect human in every decision, and to put myself all the time into uncomfortable situations so I can grow. But right now I just want to enjoy life. I just want to have as many happy moments I can have and share what I can share. Yeah. I feel like sometimes I'm like on a marathon, thinking I have to evolve my beingness and my soul. And while I'm on this run, I actually do not come far because I forgot to have joy. I forgot to experience joy and make the fun in a fun way and just take my time for it. And I think when we really tap into joy, we understand that we're actually not running a marathon. It's just another illusion of the mind. And we understand that we are complete and that we are wholesome already. And then this whole game becomes funny again, because then you're like, yeah, but why am I here? Like, and then my mind likes to create again this illusion of like, I'm here to grow and to become complete and to become a higher evolved being. But I am already. Yeah. But I'm very excited for my journey. To go to Portugal. I'm really excited to see my family and my newborn cousin. I'm also so grateful. I'm so grateful for my family. I'm so grateful that I have a family that loves me. I'm so grateful that I have a family where I know they love me as I am. It was not that I always felt like this, but I can see that the love was always there. I'm so grateful for my sisters. It's like I've been so much closer and on a grounded and clear connection with my big sister, which I'm just grateful for. I just feel loved and seen by her. And the connection to my middle one just goes beyond everything. In Germany we always say Arsch und Eimer, ein Arsch und ein Eimer. It's like just it's one heart, and I just love her so deeply, and the connection is so beautiful. And I'm so grateful that a higher self did put me through the journey of like opening up again for it, and feeling safe to connect with other people so I can receive this love again and see that. I'm so grateful for my parents for believing in me, and they're trusting so much in me and seeing me as a way shower, which is quite special when parents are opening up to see that they can learn from us. And I feel so safe with them. And I'm also learning a lot from them, you know. It's a beautiful journey we go through as a collective. I'm so happy for the close friends I have around me here in Germany. And I'm so grateful for the nature that allows me to experience their energy, and that I just grew up like this. And also that I have, compared to some people, a really calm, really nice, soft life that I'm experiencing, because I know there are many souls, especially in this lifetime, going through some many heavy challenges. And in one way we can compare it maybe a bit, but in another way we can actually not, because you know, I had my experience that were super challenging, and they were the intensest thing I have ever felt and the most difficult times I have ever experienced. And other people having their super most difficult experience they ever had. In that sense, it's the same. We going through challenging times that feel so intense to our individuum. And then there's another part of us which can maybe compare it of like to how many things the people are going and what they're actually experiencing, especially from the human perspective. If you maybe say if somebody was like abused in their childhood or something like this, or even sexual abused, my human mind would say that's much worse than the things I have been going through. Like a lot much worse. Not worse. Much more. Yeah, worse. Worse. I don't know. I'm really sorry for my English today. But yeah, what I said first is like I experienced some really deep and challenging emotions, which are the same for everybody. So, but yeah, I as my soul in this lifetime choose the very soft one, and yeah, I'm grateful for that. And another thing I think I feel to understand more is something about my human design. As I am quite defined in it. I think I only have 2 or 3, I think 3 centers I have open, which helps me to just constantly being in my energy, which I now, with all the levels of self-love I have been going through, can enjoy so much. And I love my energy, and I can bring it wherever I go. And I have empathy, and I can feel and sense the environment around me and the people around me. But at the same time, I can just be in my own energy and bring that down. I can pull it so intensely in because my centers are defined. They're not defined by something that's happening around it. And there was a time where I was always wishing I would have more centers open, because then I can work more with empathy and like sensing other people's energies. And I think something in me, I don't know, just hooked up on that idea that only then I'm worthy to be here and to help people, and otherwise I just don't know how to handle my archetype in this life. But this is changing now, and I really start to love that. And I can see, because one person shared more with me how it is to have really much more centers open, and I'm actually really happy to be able to just be me and having my experiences and not so much other people's experience. But we need any kind of archetypes. A really good friend of mine has many centers open, and she is so good in reflecting my energy back, and I directly know when something is off. And it's helping me to stay clear, to stay clean, and to grow when I'm going through lower kinds of energies which are just not serving anymore, which are holding me back or whatever, which are actually not nice. And it's so important, so that we can see it's like these little pieces of a puzzle again that like clicking together. And I'm just so happy that I can see more. I can bring my energy so strongly in here because I'm so defined, and I'm not so much affected by the energies that happening around, which is nice, because then I can hold the grid, I can hold, like this oak tree I described before. Like I feel sometimes I can hold the whole world. And yeah, so that's really nice. I'm really happy for my archetype I chose in this lifetime, and for my soft way, and the things I choose to experience. So yeah, what's happening today? Still, now I will eat something. I don't know what time it is. And then I will go to my, an hour kind of, to the birthday of my sister. She's like lately celebrating, just with, I think, family and drinking some coffee. And then I will cook something nice, I think, for my parents tonight. And tomorrow I will see some friends. That's also nice. I really feel like I need to stick on being a bit more socialized so I can fill up my cup with ideas and perspectives, and I'm on a journey of finding a good balance in it. And sometimes I'm like also thinking all the time, oh, I have to work more on my socialize skills, and I have to be more with people so I can practice this, but I'm actually good in it. There's a fear sometimes that just does not need to be there. To stay open, and to share myself, and I actually feel I'm good in it. I can do it, and I actually have no issue in that. There's nothing I need to heal because I'm complete. But if I want to have the experience to heal something, then I'm creating it. Yeah. But in this we can dive deeper another time. Yeah. Then I will see that I will still make a overnight party with my nephew and my niece, because it's very challenging for them that I'm going now to Portugal again and not knowing when I'm coming back. Because they're 5 and 7, it's obviously for children in that age, difficult. If somebody leaves for a longer time that's close to them. And then I'm a bit afraid that I want to say goodbye to so many people that it's kind of happening the last week before I'm going, and that I'm not able to see everybody, but let's see. So tomorrow I will see some friends, and that's nice, and maybe helping out my parents a bit in the restaurant. This I also really like to do sometimes. Like now I'm doing it once in a week, and it's nice to give something to people, to make them feel good and honored. And I'm standing on a coffee machine making some nice barista coffee, and small conversations, giving here and there a smile, and just being present with my energy. And okay. I hope you're doing good on your journey. I love you, and ciao ciao.